Welcome, welcome, Bleep Bloop Bloom here, and welcome back. We are 1 month into our Giga-Science China run, and so far I would say we're not doing especially, the luck has not been hitting us in the face super hard, but we're doing okay, We've got a journalist here that we would love to have Control Nation on, but meanwhile, until that happens, they're just going to be hitting the US here with public campaigns. So
we must persuade the
we
people.
are trying
Ready.
to drive up.
Ready for orders.
We are trying to drive up.
I'm here.
Trying to figure out whether to pop in here or not. We're trying to drive up public opinion to 60%-ish. Would be really
Taking our
nice.
case. At your service.
And question is, do we grab a point in Mexico along the way
Establishing control.
I'm here.
to make things a little bit easier on us? Be a very temporary sort of thing,
We will bring this nation to our
but
side.
it's not the worst idea in the world. All right, let's try to get a couple Mexico spots to make it a little bit easier. The problem is they're going to have to be abandoned, obviously, for those final grabs. So it is kind of a temporary. It's a very temporary sort of boost. So let's have one
I
person
will
go
tell
in.
our story.
3, often I'm going to have one person go for those microstates right now. We've got 2 microstates. I really want to take the U.S. Let's go for it. All right, and of course we're running spoils. We're unfortunately sharing these spoils with stupid humanity first. All right, because we are doing a knowledge-based run, we are not going to be doing knowledge for a couple of years, but we do want this, welfare and knowledge by 5%.
Public sentiment is increasing
All right, that's
with
good.
us. We have
That's
moved the needle.
good. That's good.
Public sentiment
Not
is
huge
increasingly
numbers,
with
but every
us.
pip counts. Are they going to give us
We have gained
Mexico?
significant
They are
support.
going to give us Mexico. Okay. We're just going to run spoils. All right. So I'm a little worried. I don't know if I really would love this. It may or may not drop. I mean, that's Inspire, which is a hard thing to grab onto people. It's a hard mission to find. I think there's only two orgs that give it. And the fact that it's a plus, that can come in +3 and +4 admin, that's the good version of +4. I think we want it. The question is, are we going to be able to make enough cash in the next 7 days? I don't think so. So there's a chance that's going to leave us.
Where to?
In fact, I think there's a good chance. Even if we don't spend any money on public campaigns, don't think we're getting it. All right, so nobody can level up. We don't have any quick learners. We don't have any strivers. It's not the worst. All right, we're going to keep...
I will
I don't
tell
think
our
we're going
story.
to assume. If
At
that
your
sticks
service.
around, then fine, but we want to get the
We
U.S.
must persuade the people.
So we
What's
are
the up?
going to just...
We
Pump.
must persuade the people.
Ready to go.
Yeah, we're just going
Making
going
our
for it. We're
case.
going for it. All right, that's completely useless
The
for
people
us.
will come to our side.
55,
The people will
59,
come to our side.
61,
Public sentiment is
and
increasingly
another
with us.
critical failure
We
to
hold
60.
no sway in their minds.
Oh, yeah, that's Academy luck right there. 2 critical fails on public campaigns in the first month and a half. You gotta love it. All right, let's see if the RNG gods decide to take away hexadecimal or whatever it was from us. They did. They gave us this. If we could find 130 influence. Yeah, that's just mean. That's just mean. I can't believe they took that away from us. Ugh. Oh, man. All right, looks like we're going to win Skywatch at least. Wow. We're going to do a quick counselor check, not that we can hire anybody right now. That incredibly low CP cap, and young social scientist is still around. I mean, social scientists, especially, social scientists, always good. They are especially good. In fact, I would say necessary for a Giga-Science China run because all those unification techs, those are social science. But, that doesn't mean that the RNG gods are going to bless us with a bunch of social scientists, much less good ones. So we may, I'm not going to worry about it right now. We're only a month and a half in. But, to some degree, at some point, beggars can't be choosers.
Ready to go.
All right, so can't quite level. Oh, we can level you up. Okay. So let's see here. We're at 11% with them.
Ready for orders.
We're at 9% with them.
Ready to go.
We're at 7% with them.
Acknowledged.
And did we ever find something that gives us control nation? Of course not. That would make our lives too easy. So we're gonna, I think, campaign.
I will try.
And of course,
to sway
we
the
want to save
public.
influence to see if we can buy that one org. But on the other hand, we need to kind of like take the freaking U.S. All right.
Bringing them to our side.
Where to?
All right. Let's do this.
I will tell our story.
Let's send one. We'll
Ready.
send one person in.
Making our case.
Cross our fingers, cross our toes that this one works. Okay. I really don't care about scandal in Canada.
We've moved the needle.
All right, that's good.
The people
That's
will come to
good.
our side.
All right, whoever you are,
cause
Miriam
isn't
has, I
justified
think,
to them.
screwed up twice in a row at this
The
point.
trick is not to look directly at
All
what you're
right.
trying.
Usually we don't win a global tech early on, so this is interesting. This is interesting. So we're definitely not taking that. We, I think, are going to go. This is something that is absolutely necessary, but we would like to win it. Is the thing, and we're not going to win it at this point. I think we might just take it anyway. I think we'll just take it anyway right now. This is something that we don't have to win, though. That is not important that we win that. I mean, obviously, you win it, you get to pick the next tech. But, like, for instance, We Are Not Alone is about to finish. Clandestine cells will become available, and I would love to win probes. So, as much as I want this, I think I'm going to take electromagnetism. Yeah. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to investigate clandestine cells at this point and win high speed and win chemical rockets.
Our
May or
supporters
may
are
or
in
may.
place.
Oh, we succeed. Oh, wow.
Wrapping up here.
We succeeded. That may or may not be the right call, but I mean, that's my thought process. All right, so we're going to go Unity here. Because, again, Unity finishes, we're going to get a little benefit of a public campaign.
The dreamer in me wants to believe it
All
would
right,
bring
that's
a
a
golden
useless
age
tech
of
for us. All right, because we did not win We Are Not Alone, we are not going to have access to clandestine cells until it just kind of randomly drops. When is it going to randomly drop? Who knows? Hopefully soon. Oh, and we should be able to level up. All right. So, oh, did we actually level up? Augment? I thought I clicked the thing. There we go. All right. Okay, well, you know what? That's not bad. That's not bad.
We will be running this place in no time.
We
Ready for orders.
could just do a little Hail Mary sort of deal.
Bringing them to our side.
And with these
Ready
folks,
for orders.
continue to
Reporting in.
campaign.
Standing by.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
I will tell
That's
our
fine.
story.
All right. Cross them toes and fingers, boys and girls. See what happens.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Good.
We're
I do
winning
wonder whether we
their
should have
hearts
grabbed
and
another
minds.
Mexico point instead of these, but that would cost even more influence. So, not 100% sure that's the right
We are
call.
taking over.
Okay. Good. Are we going to get lucky? That was the easy one, right? This one, next one's going to be 50-50.
Prepping for my next mission.
Next one's 50-50.
We are taking over.
Oh, almost critical success. Okay, all right. We're making some research, people. We're making some research. Okay. That makes me very happy. Not happy we're not going to be able to buy that, but I am happy about taking, winning an actual coin flip after winning an 80%, because that is not the way it always goes. Okay, let's keep going. Now, one thing to think about is, can we afford to take all 6 pips in the US? The answer is going to be, it's really, really close until we get our 5th Councilor. So we need another 106 about CPs here, right? It's at 35.4 times 3. We need about 106 CPs, and we only have 25 available. But we abandon Mexico, we get 14. We abandon Canada, we get another 37 or so. So 37 plus 14, 51. We're 25 ahead. We would go about 25 over if we took the United States and abandoned Canada, abandoned the US, abandoned Mexico like we planned. 25 over means this 78.7 is going to turn out to like 20. That's not great. On the other hand, having all the pips in the United States is great. And so we're going to have to make some decisions here about, and of course getting the free spoils here before we abandon it is great. Obviously, we're going to be running spoils in the United States. That's going to be our plan. Usually, it's really important to take the exec of the United States as soon as possible because you're trying to play those games and knock its cohesion up to 5. As I said in Sesh 0, we are not going to try that here because it's so hit or miss, because it's so RNG based. We're just going to embrace the theme, which is spoil the US, burn it to the ground. It doesn't matter about the science it's generating. Get to China as soon as possible. In 2022, if you watch the Mars Dyson run, I basically did the same strategy, except we held the US before we went to China, and we did the cohesion wars, and it worked out really well. Well, we did that once, did that usually. Screw it. Let's embrace the 2026 scenario and say, United States, for reasons we're not going to get into, it's 2026, the United States is boned. Let's just deal with it. All right, so let's keep going.
Establishing control.
Let's keep
Reporting
going.
Taking control.
And
Where do you need me?
these are, at this point,
I will try to
these
sway the
persuades are not
What's
doing
the
a
op?
whole lot. In fact, I think
I will try to sway the public.
it's only going to
Ready
be 1
for my
CP.
mission.
That could cost like 5 influence a month, but let's grab the Polynesian states.
public. We'll be running this place
probably a
in
bad
no
idea.
time.
It's only 0.8. Probably a bad idea. We'll grab it anyway. All right. Okay, that opened up a little bit sooner than I was expecting, given we didn't finish that tack. That is good. We are happy about that. And luckily, we found that 1 org. We're getting 10%. So I think we're going to try to win this, but we definitely want clandestine as soon as we can get it.
We're
Again,
winning their hearts and minds.
We would be getting, the United States is at 600 right now. This would be 750 or 800 if the cohesion was 5. And so we are definitely getting punished in the 2026 scenario with that low cohesion.
We're taking over.
All right, we took over some Polynesians. Whatever. I think we are going to research those. Okay, we've got our 67% chance. We're going to switch this, I think, to spoils pretty soon. All right, and notice we're over here.
We've got our people in place.
Okay. Well, now we got to figure out what to abandon, because we're minus 105 influence a month. That's a little high. So, as much as I would love to hold on to Canada, abandoning Mexico is only getting us 14 points. And then we are still way over. So I think as much, maybe I shouldn't have taken that last point. As much as I hate to do it, I think to heal our influence problem here, we are going to have to abandon the Poutiners. We've been selling their poutine for spoils, for money, and yeah, we're still 10 over. And it's been a good time, but we're going to have to let them go. And now I think we are going to start the spoiling. I think we're going to try to keep unity up a little bit so that the cohesion, so the resting cohesion isn't horrible, and our unrest doesn't go above 2. Not quite sure how to balance this quite yet. All right. By the way, once you take the 5th point, your chump over here gets to come home from South Korea. We're spending an extra 0.5 investment points every month by having them over there, and so we bring them home as soon as we can. All right. Anything we can buy that is any good? No. Are we buying this incredibly awesome org with our 130 influence that we don't have? Also, no. I don't want to lose that tech, because who knows what people are going to take. But I really want to finish. Yeah, this is just so tough. This is just so tough. Maybe I should have taken... I mean, we could just let him take it. Although I don't want the servants to win. They might take Deep Space Skywatch. All right. Of course, I'm going to win a tech. I wish I'd won rockets. So, oops. All right. So, I think at this point... especially since clandestine cells is going on, that's going to cost us 35, or I'll get 14 back. So this is going to be, instead of being 10 over, we would be 31 over. And this would, again, drop to just plus 15, plus 20. Not great. Not great. But could be worth it for the extra, so that's 100 science a month. This has given us 17 science, so we'd be losing a ton of influence a month, but you would get an extra 80 science or so. And of course, the more science we have, the faster we get clandestine cells. Faster we get clandestine cells, faster we are able to hire somebody new and stop losing influence. So, long story short, but it's going to cost us a bunch. I think I'm going to wait to have this build up because, if I do this, this drops to 30. Our net income turns out to be something like 15. It's a little bit grim. We're going to wait 1 week, build up a little bit more influence, I think. All right. So, one thing to talk about. We're very close, obviously, to hitting our initial goal of taking over the U.S. One thing to think about is, of all of our counselors, who are we going to hold on to go after China? And different bonuses or different traits are going to work well in different places. So, mana spam here is just straight 11. Straight 11 persuasion, no penalties, no bonuses. Maram here, 9, no penalties, no bonuses.
Ready for
Miriam,
orders.
8, no penalties, no bonuses. Sukrin, 11, no penalties, no bonuses. So there's things like ethical. I don't know if ethical would work here, given starting cohesion is actually so low. There's traits, obviously, that help for, depending, that are related to the government score or cohesion or inequality or whatever. Looks like our starting set is doing nothing one way or the other there. And so we're just going to pick based on pure persuasion. And that means that, we would also look at some other stuff, but Manasprem here is the obvious winner. Unifier not helping, it turns out, for taking China. And so, it's Manasprem. So, we know we're going to be hanging on to Manasprem. That
What's the op?
means that we are going to inspire Manispram to have a
I'll
loyalty.
ensure
Oh,
their
the loyalty is around 5.
Ready to go.
Ugh. We want to inspire them to have a loyalty of 16 plus. There are events that are bad that can happen if your loyalty is either less than 15, less than 16, I'm not sure. And we're not doing a whole lot with these guys right now anyway. And
here.
so,
Standing by for orders.
oh, we can do a, let's do this. That's going to be 20 influence.
We'll
That'll
see
be
what we can
nice.
find.
At your service.
Yeah. And Miriam, you
Acknowledged.
can't actually, why don't you just keep pumping here? You're not particularly useful.
Making our case.
And Manispram, who we hold, I don't know if we're holding on anybody else. We'll just do a public campaign as well.
We must persuade the people.
We could also take a spot and then just kind of set it up to have priorities that we like and abandon it. That's also not the worst idea in the world, but I don't know if there's any blank spots. Like, let's see. That's been taken, that's been taken, that's been taken. We could take a point in Nepal. Not sure that that's worth it. Yeah, let's just, let's do that. Okay. Okay, so this is the event that I was talking about that usually you get in the first couple of weeks. In this case, you get it now when we don't need it. So I think we're going to go with deliver a manifesto of the world, and now we're not going to have influence problems. So I think at this point we can take that last pip of the United States
I think we had a breakthrough.
and deal with this dropping below 20, dropping to 20, and just waiting a month for our
We
next
have
counselor
moved
to
the
show
needle.
up. All right.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We found something.
Chancellor, we
Okay. How we doing on counselor, on clandestine cells? All right. I think we're okay across the board here. We're not going to... Right now we need clandestine cells, and we need it bad. We may take that crappy social scientist if they're still around. Not sure. All right. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, we got choices to make. Could take that. But obviously that's going to give us then we're going to have to figure out where to get the influence for that next counselor. We're obviously going to buy that. It's awesome having an social science org this early. Kind of lucked out there. I'll take that too. The reason I'm really tempted to buy this is because we're going to be over our CP cap, and when we're, the less over you are, the more influence you make. So in a way, to some degree, buying this is going to help pay for itself, right? I mean, if I buy it right now, and it's +2 in persuasion, yeah, I think we're just going to have to do it. We'll do it and we'll deal with the consequences later. So you can see here, right now, 93.6, and we're only 10 over. We buy it, and now it's 105. So we're gaining 12 influence. We spent 130, but we're gaining 12 influence a month now more. And this is going to be, the gap is even bigger when you go over by more. So, and obviously by having 4 more admin, now we're only 4 over. I think we'll be able to afford, we don't have the influence to, well, we can spend 4. No, we do want to, now obviously we can, after clandestine cells, we could do another audience research, right, to get 25 influence. I think, though, the move here is to build up for another week and a half. That'll give us about 40, 45. And then we take the final pip here in the United States. I think that's the move. All
At
right.
your service.
So meanwhile, and of course this is going to take a little bit. We'll do a little inspire.
I'll speak with them.
Your orders?
Might as well.
Standing by.
Miriam. Might as well.
We'll make our appeal.
Sukrin.
I'm here.
You keep inspiring.
I'll
Alright.
make sure they're on our side.
All right, I think this works. And of course, we are going to buy these 2 orgs. Yeah, All right, we don't have a social scientist, but finding 20% in social science orgs early on is ahead of the curve. I promise you. That's at
believe
least
they'll stay loyal
10%
to
more
the
than we
cause.
would normally have by now. I'm
I
happy.
believe they'll stay loyal
I'm
to the
happy we're getting a
cause.
little lucky on social science orgs.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
That's trivial, but
The people
these
will
people did
come
not have
to our
much
side.
else to do with their time. We're firing all 3 of these people and replacing them down the line, so we don't have to worry about inspiring them or whatever. All right. Victor 1. Oh, great. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Aliens in China, messing up our stuff before we move in. Sons of bitches. All right. So at this point, we got some influence. Clandestine Cells is going to finish soon. Looks like we are almost losing advanced electromagnetism, but not quite. We'll keep an eye on that over the next couple of days. All right, I think we're going in. Because we're not going to get it immediately, right? Oh, we're going to have to spend some influence. All right, let's spend 4, and if it doesn't work, then we'll just take it next week. It's not a big
Bringing
deal.
them on board.
Ready.
All right, inspiring.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Inspiring.
Ready?
Your orders?
Where to?
Now notice, actually, I think that new org had control on it. I don't want to spend... Oh, no, it has public campaign. Never mind. We couldn't have given it to our journalists. And sure, whatever.
We must persuade the people.
All right.
I think we had a breakthrough. I
Oh,
don't think
lame.
I changed their mind.
Lame, lame, lame.
Public sentiment is
Okay.
increasingly with us.
With each passing day,
All right, we won that.
humanity shatters the boundaries.
So I'll tell you the next thing. I think we're going to do chemical rocketry. These orgs here, domestic politics and economics, are really, really good. I mean, I think actually, normally I would take this first because it unlocks boost orgs and so on. We have the U.S. We don't need boost orgs. We're going to want high thrust probes and so on. I think we are going to go for domestic politics. When we finish this, we'll get institutional outreach. That's +5 orgs. We're going to be spoiling the U.S. We're going to have lots of money. We want to finish these 2 as soon as we absolutely can. And so I'm definitely going to go start that up. All right. That's fine.
Our supporters are in
Okay.
place.
Oh, -21. Obviously, I think we'll end up in the positive. Pretty sure. We're going to abandon Mexico. Yeah. Oh, 55. Okay, I thought it was going to be around 20. I have a feeling that if our admin went down by 4, that would be like 30 or something grim like that. It ramps down pretty bad. But we're only 25 over. Okay, if we were 30 over, this wouldn't just be like 50 or 45. It'd be like 30 or even worse. Pretty confident about that. So this is good. This means we are going to have enough influence to buy Councilor a number 5. Who's that going to be? Got no freaking clue. No clue. All right. So, now that we've got the U.S., if this was, you see the game here, right? It's 1.86. What if we put everything into Unity and get our resting, our resting cohesion is 1.2. We'll do 2 or 3 wars. The resting cohesion goes up by 1 by each. Then you get hit by a wave of fear, and your cohesion drops 1. And it's a pain in the freaking butt. So, heck with that. We'll try to maintain our unity, although this might get overwhelmed by this amount of spoils. We're going to just crank spoils, burn the U.S. to the ground, take as much money out as we can, and use that to buy orgs, and then it will mean less spoiling in China, which is obviously great. We don't want to spoil China if we don't have to. We want to be able to pump econ and knowledge. Initially, mission control, but we want to pump a bunch of other stuff. By the way, we've got a bunch of boost. Told you, I think, in Sesh 0 that a noob trap is often to build an early platform. And I don't think it's a noob trap. anymore. Not in 2026. Not with a boost of 8 per turn. This is gonna those things are gonna require upkeep, but we're generating so much boost. I think we can just do that. The other thing to think about is spending 300 to get social science labs. So for all the social science techs, we would get, we build 3 of those HABs, we get 7.5% boost. We build 2 platforms, it's even more. Something to think about, definitely, is whether maybe we put 3 platforms up in low Earth orbit. Could be a good idea. All right, although China only has 3 MC, and we're going to be moving to China, so this 6 MC, the US, we're going to lose in 6 months or 7 months or however long it takes to break into China. All right, so let us see what we've got here. All right, United States is in good shape. 25 over is not the worst. Obviously, we're not buying anything. We're going to try to recruit somebody as soon as clandestine cells pops, and that is going to pop very soon. What are you people doing? 13 persuasion. Not, unless we want to like waste all the money that we're spending. Not really a good. I mean, you could, and I have done it before. You could just go crazy with public campaigns, spend 640 a pop to get into China a tiny bit earlier. I don't think that's a good idea. I think eventually we are going to try to break in 20 of these other spots once we get somebody who has crackdown.
Standing by for orders.
Yeah, once somebody has crackdown. I don't think we want to bother taking Nepal. Miriam. Wish you had an investigation, or Miriam. You got an investigative 6. But you don't. So screw you, Miriam. Why don't you, I don't know.
I will tell our story.
Public campaign. And you keep on inspiring.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
All right. So this is standard, right? Inspire the one person that does the inspire job on your team. They can inspire themselves before you fire them / they quit / whatever. All right, so nice critical success there. And we are going to be looking at another counselor. We'll finish this, but we are going to drive towards finishing arrival domestic politics.
I think we had a breakthrough.
And very soon, we will take a peek,
The people will come to
see
our side.
who we can hire.
Public opinion is moving in our
A
direction.
lot of candidates. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is going to give us a knowledge org. Normally, this is a stupid event, and nobody cares. I care because I want knowledge orgs. The nonprofit for food aid, scholarship foundation for low-income students. Pretty sure that's a knowledge org. Yep, 5%. Now, this does nothing for us right now except drain 10 out of our monthly income, but eventually we are going to be stacking up every knowledge org we can find. Why not get a free one? All right.
Chancellor, our inquiry so far has only yielded more mystery.
Yeah, mysteries. Are the aliens good? Are the aliens not good? No one can say. It's a mystery. All right. Think we are going to plow... We could do this and... very quickly, just to put up some social science platforms. It's a little risky. It's not that risky. It's a little risky. It's not the worst idea in the world. We spend a bunch of boost for 2 social science platforms. Get a extra 15% bonus here. We're going to be researching arrival domestic politics. I mean, there's so many social science things that we're going to be researching. It is going to cost us boost, but it's an academy start. We're not going to get to Mars as early as we would in other starts. I think it's worth it. All right, we're going for it. We're going to do social science labs and build 2 social science platforms. I think we'll have the boost for that. Actually, we might not. think we're gonna wait. I think we could, if we research that, we're not going to have the boost to build 2 platforms, because I think the platform itself is 1.5, and then each module, let's see here. So like if we wanted to do that, yeah, that's 2 boost. So I think it's like a total of 7 boost across the board to build a whole platform or stuff. Actually, probably more than that with the collector. Yeah, so it's a good idea. I think we might do it down the line. We are not going to have the boost to do that for a couple of months, even with the US. All right. And now I'm regretting not doing rocketry firsts for boost orgs and MC. Ugh. It's hard. Okay. Who can we hire? An astronomer? Astronaut? I feel dirty. The RNG gods have smiled upon us. SEAN DIOZ is available for hire. SEAN DIOZ is a badass. He is a striver. He is a technocrat for plus 5% to social science. He is a social scientist that on his own, after we promote him up to chief sociologist, that's going to be another 35%. Just him is going to end up being 40%. So we probably don't need 2 social scientists. He's indulgent. He deserves it. That's fine. You know, he works hard. He needs to be able to spend money on personal gratification. Well, I was talking about how we need a social scientist. And we have an astronaut, which is also going to be good because we're going to need space science, right? We've got mission to Mars coming up, mission to the moon. All right, I take back half the bad things I've said about the game and RNG bad luck. This is freaking awesome. Okay, first thing, we can't hire everybody. We can almost hire 2 people. We can't quite. SEAN DIOZ is... He starts young is his only drawback, so it doesn't start with much XP. But we are absolutely buying Sean, and I cannot exaggerate how good a find this is early on in the game. He's going to level up fast. He's going to give us plus 20% right off the bat to social science. This is huge. This is huge. This makes me very happy camper. And an astronaut is also good. We're going to replace one of these chumps with them as soon as we get 0.6 more influence. So, that's awesome. Sean, what are you going to do with your time? You don't got a whole lot of stuff that you can do. You don't have... I guess you can control some nations or something? Oh, you can stabilize some people, maybe? Yeah, can you stabilize the US for us? Because that's going to go... this is going to go up as we run more and more spoils.
We'll turn down the heat.
All right.
Where do you need
That's
Standing by
freaking
for
amazing.
orders.
all right, we're going to inspire Sean because we
I'll
want...
speak with them.
Apparently his loyalty is 5.
Your orders?
We're going to keep... Man, why don't you inspire Sean too? We got to make Sean happy, people. We got to make Sean
I'll
happy.
ensure their loyalty.
Miriam.
Your orders?
I don't know what you're doing with your time, Miriam. Sure.
We'll make our appeal.
And Sean...
Ready for orders.
Oh, I already thought I put you on. Calming down the U.S. Yeah, you calm down
We'll
the
restore
US.
peace
Okay.
to this nation.
Whew. All right. Anything we want to buy right now? Anything we can buy? No. No. All right. But this is good. Now we just need some persuasion orgs and a couple of admin orgs. Put them on Manasprem,
I
and we can
believe
start
they'll stay
doing
loyal
public
to the cause.
campaigns in China.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Oh, see, Sean loves us. Sean loves us.
Violence
Yeah,
is
this
abating.
is going to be awesome.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
I should
Things
say
are
I'm jinxing
stabilizing.
us. I know I'm jinxing us. Like something horrible is going to happen right now. The concerned citizens event is going to hit in China and give the servants a frickin' point, and then the aliens are going to give them more points or something like that. But right now I'm happy. All right. All right. Okay, we have an admin org. We can buy that, but we don't have the influence for it because we have to do another swappy-doo. It's something. We're going to buy it. Oh, that's a... You know, it's something also. We're going to buy it, and that's not something we're not going to buy it. Okay. So, our celebrity, we need influence orgs. Of course. What are we going to do here? We're not going to put that on you. Sean, you want to carry some stuff around. Okay, this person here is... now, as far as like the order that we're going to fire people in... All right, so we need somebody who can do hostile takeover with high admin. Tech mogul computer scientist is ideal. We need an investigator. Honestly, 2 is nice. Could just be a scientist with... with a couple investigate orgs that can help out with just investigate other counselor. We're going to need somebody at some point with dedicated kind of crackdown purge. And so, you know, we only got 5 slots. So we have our persuasion monkey. We have our SEAN DIOZ with an admin of 9. If we can get an org on him that gives hostile takeover, then he can fill that role. This person completely replaceable. This person completely replaceable. This person completely replaceable. So across these 3 folks, it would be great to have a tech mogul computer scientist, a solid investigator, and then probably another scientist. And in fact, we know that scientist. We have that scientist lined up. So order of firing is for CP. This person's giving us 18 CP cap. This person is giving us 2 + 4 + 8, 14 CP cap. This person is giving us 11 CP cap. And could they investigate? Yes, but we can't even find a frickin' org. Oh, actually, well, no, they could. They could investigate counselor, I guess.
At your service.
So they could actually start doing something. All right, I think that means Miriam. Oh, and you can do Inspires. You can do Crackdown. Yeah, Miriam's, in theory, could be our Crackdown person with Investigation of 6. And Government. This is where if Interpol showed up, but they don't really, it's not like they're a scientist or anything like that. We really don't need to hold on to them. All right. We're going to fire them, and because we're going to fire them, we're going to give them +1 science. The only reason I'm holding on to Sukrin here is because maybe they can do a little bit of investigating before we fire them. And let us recruit this tasty astronaut, because we'll have to figure out what else to do with them. Oh, admin 0. No, go away. We'll have to figure out what else to do with them, but science, this is a good thing to have. And they're 2 points away from getting senior astronomer for 25% for space science. So that's good. The question here, I think we decided we're going to hope and pray for hostile takeover stuff for Sean. So if we're putting that on Sean, why don't you hold on to that for us as well? Yeah, okay. That influence problems, but hopefully we get some admin orgs to drop soon, and those get taken care of. All right.
Ready for
Things are looking good. Things are coming up Millhouse. All right, we don't know. We're gonna.
I will make sure they are
I'm
on
gonna hold
our
on to you.
side.
I'm glad I held on to you.
Where to?
Why don't you tell us? We think Sean's depressed. Why don't you tell us? They look chipper. We don't know if they're actually
Investigating
chipper.
target.
Ready to go.
Let's inspire
Standing by.
Sean. Inspire
Where to?
Sean. Sean, you keep calming down the U.S.
We'll turn down the heat.
Acknowledged.
You have Inspire too. It's bad Inspire. Sure, go investigate.
On the
some
way to the
aliens.
target site.
Our only hope.
I don't like you people either. All right,
I think we had a breakthrough.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Sean. Oh,
Nothing
really?
unusual found.
Well, all right. Can't win them all.
Things are cooling
How
off.
can I complain? We have SEAN DIOZ. Jeez. Not allowed to complain for at least a month about bad rolls.
Here's what we found.
All right. Just, I mean, look at these beautiful bonuses here. 40%. 20% from counselors, 20% from orgs. That is pretty sweet. All right. Yeah. Yeah, inequality going through the roof. That's plummeting to 0. But that's fine.
Where do you need me?
All right. I don't think we can quite... we can start taking some shots. See, what we would really want to have here is some adjacency bonuses by having, say, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and so on. To do that, though, we need some crackdown purge action. We have a 0 admin operative. Oh, you are the worst. All right, that is what we're doing now. We have our eyes open for a spy investigator, even if it knocks off some CPs. We need that.
Ready for my mission.
Oh, sorry, you can crack down. Yeah, but your investigator is 6. And you don't have purge. Does the astronaut have? No. Why would they have purge? Diplomat. You don't have purge. Nobody has purge. A boo. Yeah. Well, you know, you can't all fall in your lap. All right. Everybody inspire Sean.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
Ready.
Yeah, you're taking a shot at China.
Acknowledged.
Let's just...
I will ensure their loyalty.
Let's do that first.
Where do you need me?
Checking out that guy.
Surveilling targets.
Sean,
Standing by for orders.
you keep calming down the U.S. because Lord knows they're going to have
Restoring
problems
order.
soon.
Ready
and
for orders.
you... Sure. Anything you can take? Ooh, should we take another microstate? Cabo Verde? Sure.
Bringing them on board.
Let's take another microstate. All right.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Oh,
think
Sean,
we had a
you
breakthrough.
are... We're going to make your loyalty 75.
We've got some intel on our targets.
All right, that's annoying. Acting all chipper and happy and wanting to play nice, and their actual loyalty is 6. What a dick.
Things are stabilizing.
What a dick.
We've gained significant support.
All right. Cabo Verde, you can see. Quality microstate. I mean, not the best. 11.4 for 1.31. Not the best. Not the worst. Probably worth it for the tiny skosh of... We're getting a tiny skosh less influence, but a tiny skosh more research. All right. The new normal has hit. The new normal has hit, and this might be a half-decent place to stop. All right, let's count our blessings here. Took the U.S. We're running mostly spoils. You can see public opinion is going into the crapper, even though we've got a couple of pips in unity. We might decide to do public campaigns there, maybe to alleviate the pain, or we may just say, "I'll have it go to hell." Can't quite.
Ready to go.
Have successful public campaigns here without another couple of pips of persuasion. Really 17, I think, is kind of the ideal amount to get started. We're about to get one more. And, if we can buy this, which costs 115, get another couple of orgs, we'll be okay. And of course, we managed to hire the badass himself, SEAN DIOZ, social scientist technocrat striver. And we are, and we have an astronomer who, by the way, a boom, is now a senior astronomer. This is going to help. There's early space science stuff we've got to do. There's early social science stuff and middle science and late. Oh, the whole game has social science for us in store. And Sean is going to help a whole lot with that. So now we just have to find either a computer science tech mogul. That would be ideal. And then a strong investigator. Once we find those people, we fire the evangelist, we fire the journalist, And we've got a sweet starting set of 5 people for the next 5 years. So on that extremely happy, enthusiastic, and not at all jinxing us note, I will end and see you next time.